Hi everyone, and welcome to the episode 3 of my Python Simple series. Okay, in the previous episode I introduced some basic variables for you, and we came to the complex numbers. Okay, I told to you that complex numbers can be some variables that are consist of two parts: real part and imaginary part. Okay, which I told to you that its definition is I, but in Python it is defined by J. Okay, so let's go to the continue of the code. We see that we have defined, and also one point that I also shared the link of this Google Colab notebook for you in the comments, in the description, sorry. So we define this variable C1 as a complex variable here. We saw the type of it. We can see that it is complex. Okay, so I asked you how to find the real part and imaginary part. I think you found the answer. Yes, right. C1 dot real will give us the real part. Yes, 2. That's real part. Suppose that if this is the number, this is the real part, and this is the imaginary part. Okay, so we can see that C1 dot image. Oh, okay, that's good. We can see that this is also the imaginary part, 3. And also I had asked you something to practice. As you can see, as you could see in the previous video, we say that print the type of this variable is, and we say here type C1. Okay, and we see that one thing that we made. Oh, okay, what was our error? Because we should put the comma here. Okay, so we can see that the type of this variable is, we don't want to put this class here, we just want to have this. The type of this variable is complex. So what do you think? How can we do this? You can pause this video and practice. I think you could find the answer. Yes, in the normal case, when we write type C1, we will see complex, but this is an object-oriented programming. It means that we have some objects. Everything in this programming language is in a object-oriented programming language is considered as an object, and we can assign some methods to them. So this is an object. So we can see that if we want to return its name, we can just use this method name. Okay, and we will see that it will return a string. It will return a string variable, which I will cover today. Okay, if I also get a type from these two, I will see that it is a string. Yes, a string is the another variable that we will introduce today. So we can copy this, and then here we can write this. Okay, so here you are. Yes, it is right. We could do this, and this is two space, which I don't like, and I remove one of that. Shift enter. Yes, we can see the type of this variable is complex. Okay, so let's go to introduce you the next let me use this variable, which are strings. Yes, which are strings. So strings are some can be some characters, or maybe a sentence or a name, or some there are some characters you can see. Let's just and one more item here in Jupyter Notebook or in Google Colab. There is two things, one code and one text. When you want to have something to explain for yourself or for the readers of the code, you can use the text. We can write here, for example, here we want to explain about the string variables. Okay, so this is a text and will not be compiled. Okay, and you can use some you can change the color and also make many things to it. Also you can also insert emoji here. Okay, we will use it in the later more. We will use of it more. Okay, so here we want to explain the string variables. Okay, so what are the strings? For example, we define a1 as a string. A1, for example, my name, Hamidreza. Okay, or simply we can say name. Okay, name equal to Hamidreza. And family, my family, for example, is here is Bolhasani. Okay, so we can see here. So what are the type of this type of name? Yeah, and also type of family. These are two string. Yes, as I told to you before. So when we sum these together, what will happen? When we sum these together, what will happen? These are strings. So yes, these stack together. You can see my name and family, Hamidreza Bolhasani. But let's do some methods on these objects. For example, as you know, the normal type of putting a name and family is to use a capital letter in the beginning. So for example, this is we want to use some methods for capitalizing the letters of the string. Okay, and here is the text, and I also can make it bold. Okay, when you want to edit this text, you can just double click on that and you can make it bold. Okay, so this is the name. You can see this is Hamidreza, and by a method capitalize, you can make it bold. You can see when I use a method, Google Colab or Jupyter Notebook will give you a short description. Return a capitalized version of the string. So by shift enter, you see, oh, okay, that's good, but it will not change the name. Name is just that. If you want to change the name, you can say name.capitalize. Okay, yeah, and name will be changed. And also family, we can see that family is like this, and family dot capitalize. So family equals to family dot capitalize, and we can see that yes, yeah, so we can say that print your full name is name plus family. Okay. Oh, we have, oh, okay, again we forgot to put a comma here, and this is, here you are, yes, but we need just a space here because it is stacked together, so we put a space here, and here you are, it's right. Okay, and this is also no need for this. Yeah. There are more methods here we can introduce to you. There are some methods, for example, you can see capitalize, upper will make all the letters up with capital letters, lower will make all of them with lower letters, and some other methods. When you understand how a method works, all of them would be very easy for you. For example, if this A1 is equal to computer, but remember that you should put a single quote or double quote to make it a string. Okay, but both of them should be the same time. For example, if you put one of them like this, it will return an error. Okay, you should put a same time. A1 equal to computer, so A1 dot upper would be computer with capital letters, and if B1 is Python, for example, Python programming, let's write with upper letters. Okay, and we want to make it with lowercase letters. We can see that it will change it to lower letters. Okay, so for the string right now is enough. Another variable that we want to talk is Boolean. Boolean are some variable. They're just two. They have two values, binary, 1 or 0, true or false, 1 or 0. Okay, so these are Boolean variables, and please take care that Python, let's use another color. Okay, Python is a case sensitive programming language. For example, if you want to write true with this is right, true with lower letter is not right, because it defined with a capital letter at first. Okay, so Python is case sensitive, and please be careful about using the appropriate letters. Okay, so for example, let's introduce another. Okay, here you put a text here, Boolean variables. Okay, so sorry, I want to make it bold, not italic, bold. Okay, so I want to define, for example, h1 this is true. Okay, yeah, and if I get the type of h1, we see that, oh, it's Boolean. Yes, it's right. Or h2 equals to false. Yes, we see that type of h2 would also be Boolean. But if I write, for example, h3 equals to true with the lower letters, we can see that an error will return, because as I told to you, Python is case sensitive, so we will use a capital letter and it will work well. Okay, and in some cases one statement can work as a for example, 1 is smaller than 2. It is a true statement, so it will be considered as a Boolean variable which is true. Okay, let's see. 1 is smaller than 2. Okay, it will return a Boolean variable, so we can put it in another for example, a is equal to 1 is smaller than 2. Okay, let's see what is the, yeah, it will assign true to the a. And if I write that b is equal to 2 is bigger than 3, so this is a false statement, and we expect that the false value will be assigned to b. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it is false. Okay, for now it's enough for now to introduce to complete the elementary and basic concepts about complex numbers, introduction to strings, and also Boolean. Okay, I hope that it would be useful and informative for you, and hope to see you in the next videos. Bye.